Tiana's Bayou Adventure is an utter disaster. The Walt Disney Company has released a new ride, folks, and it doesn't even work. It's broke already. Maybe it's because it's woke. I don't know, but whatever the case might be, the animatronics, they're not working. The little lights, they're not blinking. Clark, hold on, folks. We'll tell you what is not functioning in the brand new disaster that is Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of Pure Excellence right here on the Pro Channel. Why is the video so great? Well, because you have elected to join us, and we are happy to have you. Folks, you might not be happy to hop on a log when it comes to Tiana's Bayou Adventure because it's a sing-along with animatronics already not working, and sometimes the water's not even flowing. It's amazing, and it may point to a problem that Disney has more broadly with Imagineers who simply can't do what Imagineers once did. It's time to bring on a panel to share with you everything we know so far about what's not working for Disney so far. Click the like button and let's dive in now. Paul, can you make a joke about this? It's your job. You got anything funny that can help lighten the mood here?
I'm going to, just for the sake of this discussion, kind of take a contrarian perspective and listen to what your reaction is. So
please.
I've been to Disney World many times.
Credibility established. We're here now.
Yeah, the ride, the original ride, was to me just a flume ride. Even though I'd watched the movie a long time ago, I don't recall the kids ever watching it, but I didn't make a connection. It was just another ride, and this one was the wetty, flumy ride. And which is what the kids wanted to go on. So apart from the unbelievable sensitivity of the people involved at Disney Park, I'm pretty sure that the staggering number of fat Brazilians that I went to the park with at any one time actually
But they sang such great songs in unison in their tour guides.
And they were playing the vuvuzelas as they were going down the ride, so we couldn't hear this. But my point is that I don't think any of them cared about what the story was. It was just the flume ride, and it was just something else that you lined up for at the park. So I'm just throwing this out. I don't have any statistics. I want to get your feelings on this.
I can tell you something about that, Paul.
Actually
let him talk.
What the provenance of this thing was, how many really cared, and is this just really more navel gazing on the part of Disney World, that they're so fixated on this stuff that they just can't let any of this thing slide. Now, conversely, I would say that time, if they get this ride working to some degree, that time is a friend of theirs, because most people are just going to line up to it as the flume ride, and they won't care about the deficiencies that you guys have just discussed.
Well, that is a possibility. Lou, you get in on this, and then I want to show something, because I'm going to encapsulate where I think the outrage is coming from. Go ahead, Lou.
Well, but Paul, did they do any research to find out just how many people were actually offended by this ride?
Oh, none. Whoever got off this ride and said,
Brer Rabbit, I don't like that. It's based on the state of Georgia.
No, nobody.
No, Paul, for one thing, before they built the ride originally, Eisner said, the movie hadn't been out there. Let's put it out and see if anybody cares. And secondly, I happened to go on Splash Mountain at Disneyland when it was still in soft open. And when you got off the ride, there were nice little Disney people with their clipboards to ask you questions. And what I heard was that the big question everybody was asking was, we liked it, but we don't know the story and the characters. We wish we knew more, believe it or not. And that is why in the queue, they added signs with quotes from the Joel Chandler Harris stories, about this didn't happen today or yesterday, but it happened a long time ago. And they threw a little of that stuff in. So there was some demand for identifying who are these people.
So let me show everybody.
I didn't care.
I didn't either, but
Let me show everybody why I think that audiences are unhappy. Okay, so we want to say a thank you to Attractions Magazine for putting this together. It's a side-by-side comparison. We're going to watch a very small snippet of it. Fair use. We're going to discuss it, analyze it. It's newsworthy. a very small snippet, no audio, folks, but this is the side-by-side comparison of what you're getting out of Tiana's Bayou Adventure versus Splash Mountain. 2 videos, same place. Sorry for those out there who say, the POV just doesn't do it justice. You got to be there so you can smell the fake beignets. Okay, let's play it and see what we got. So this is the exact same part of the ride. You can see on the left side, we've got Splash Mountain. We've got little animatronics playing the little drums and on the turtle shells. And on the right, you've got Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Nothing.
Foliage. On the right, Splash Mountain, you have these little animatronics. Tiana's Bayou Adventure, you have screens of fireflies off in the distance somewhere. Okay? This is why I think folks are unhappy.
Do they not understand that people don't actually? I mean, I get it that VFX artists deserve to be paid for their work. They do legitimate work, but did they not understand that the perception of the audience when they see CGI on screen is that a computer did it and that it might be AI and that no effort was put into it?
Exactly.
The audience doesn't know how to make animatronics. Generally speaking, this audience, there might actually be a few people who actually know how to make animatronics because some of them have reached out in the past. But animatronics are something that people can't do at home, and TV screens are something that you can do at home. So I don't get this,
except for the limited motion inflatable kind. You can't.
Here's the other thing: Splash Mountain is vibrant and colorful and light, and there's music the whole way through. Just to give you the artistic difference, everybody take a look at this. There's no gain here, right? You've got more expensive animatronics, but there's no real gain. You have the same kind of set here. But in Splash Mountain, the characters are doing something that's interesting. In Tiana's Bayou Adventure, they're saying, hey, y'all, look, we found animals making some music. Go buy some merchandise. And literally, they're just talking to you. But look at the artistic difference. Splash Mountain to the left. All of the ground is cartoonified. Tiana is a cartoon, yet for whatever reason, we have Hobby Lobby ferns everywhere for no reason. Now, we'll play just a moment more, and I would love to show the difference in the laughing place because the laughing place is the full-on demonstration of how terrible this is. Unfortunately, the lighting issues of how dark it is make this video just not very tenable for showing it. But take a look. Let's see how it goes, okay? So you got 2 animatronic scenes.
Finally.
Folks, right, and how do we get, however many animatronics the pixie dusters saying, well, you have them bend at the waist and it's good enough. So you've got Brer Rabbit bouncing along. You've got the lighting. Look, those things look like they came out of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah,
you've got the gator with the frog over here. What do you get in the place of the gator and the frog? More frickin' fireflies, baby.
Wow.
Look at the difference in the happiness on the left. And look at this. You get the long ride for Tiana to judge you on the right. That's the difference in these 2 attractions. That's why people are unhappy.
I actually feel like there would be more suspense in the ride if there was if when you turn there was that like metal scraping sound effect that they put into horror films. And Tiana you wouldn't even have to do much with the animatronic itself. You could just have her standing there, maybe holding a knife in one hand, just standing
Prince
there.
Nuveen, played by Anthony Perkins.
Pose. And then maybe a little bit of a blinking light in the eyes. I
still think it's funny if Tiana just sits there with her middle finger up the whole way as you ride towards her. I just think that's a funny idea.
I will also point out this whole thing of how dark it is. It's even worse if it's the daytime and you come in from the daylight into this dark hole. Your eyes are not going to adjust the way they would if it's night. So,
that's right. And folks, we have come to the end yet again. But do not fret, not yet, for more content is coming your way 3 times a day right here on the Pro Channel. We can't wait to have you for those as we continue to cover entertainment, keep you ahead of the culture curve. Folks, on the way out the door, consider clicking the like button, share, subscribe, click it, stick it to the algorithms, it's the notification bell, and drop a comment down below. Share this sucker out on your favorite social media, and ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we bid you adieu until the next time. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep having fun.